Hello humans, I am the Black Cat and welcome to Movie Review Monday. This week we look at the movie called Sabrina. Sabrina is an Indonesian movie released in 2018. Maria and Aiden live with Vanya, who is Aiden's niece. Vanya is still dealing with the death of her mother, and using the game Charlie Charlie, she attempts to contact her mother. Unfortunately, the spirit that comes through isn't her mother at all, but a demon. Hilarity ensues as the demon jumps from one person to another, possessing them and trying to kill the spiritualist or medium who is trying to banish him, her, it, whatever. There was one shot that stood out as a nice shot. A lot of the demon scenes used lighting effects to get the creepy factor, but overall, the cinematography was pretty standard. Okay, so the same makeup for the demon was used for every person who was possessed. I get continuity is important and you want to show the audience that it's the same demon, but the story pretty much spells that out for the audience anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too picky. The makeup for the possessed people did look pretty good. However, the CGI in this movie was awful. There's really no other way to describe it. Check out this totally necessary rat. There was no real need to have the rat there, so why bother going through the effort it would have taken to make it? Just why? And look at it, it's just awful. And then there's this shot with the camera moving out of the door. The door is like totally there. Like, really? Did you really just CGI a closed door? You know you can have the same effect with just clever editing, right? Funnily enough, the shot that stood out the most for me was right at the beginning, and it's this one. It's a good visual. It's taking the usual climbing up walls trick that's used in virtually every possession movie, but taking it one step further by having her outside and the camera moving away to show the whole thing. This movie was marketed as a haunted doll movie, but when watching the movie, you soon realize that the doll had nothing to do with it. It just moves its eyes a few times, and that's about it. It's a mix of Ouija board type movies, possession movies, and creepy doll movies, all rolled into one, and not in a good way. The makeup effects and CGI were not good. There were no kills at all. Even the maid, who was a background character, didn't die when she got stabbed. But what I really hated about this movie is that it was just another boring as possession movie. They're all the same. Why keep making them? Come up with something original. Yeah, The Exorcist was and still is a huge success, but that's because when it came out, there wasn't a lot of other movies like that. So if you like possession movies, you might like Sabrina, but if you're tired of the whole possession thing, then I'd skip this one. But anyway, that's all from me. Please let me know what you thought of this movie if you've seen it, and I'll catch you later. Bye!